Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Dancing Gnome Brewing Company out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This beer is called Etch. And at the bottom there it just says American Ale, like pretty much all of their beers do, even the non-hoppy ones. But this is a, I believe it's hazy, but it's an IPA brewed with Citra, Cryo hops, and Enigma, and it is 6.6 ABV. I've not had this before. I think this is one that they've made several times, but I just happened to not be there for any of the releases, or any friends that grabbed me their stuff were not there. I don't remember. I think I actually bought this one, if I remember correctly, over Thanksgiving, and I gave some other cans to some other people. So if you can see, it pours a pretty hazy golden color with about a finger's worth of pretty fluffy white head that's sticking around. Man, that really has a distinct weed aroma, which is weird because I don't know too much about Enigma, but Citra definitely doesn't usually have that type of aroma. But it is very, like, almost not along the lines of like dankness, but it's more just like that woody, earthy character that weed can have is what it smells like more than anything, really. I'm not really getting much like citrus or juicy character from the Citra either. So the flavor is similar to the aroma. It is like very woody and earthy and weed-like. There is a little bit of a pineapple and melon component to it. But I will say that its biggest strong point is, excuse me, is the body is very soft, and the bitterness is held in check, and it doesn't have like much caramel malt character either. It does have a little bit of sweetness just to balance out the bitterness. But it's not, there's not much malty flavor to it at all. Yeah, this is really good. And this is another can from them that I've had recently that I don't know this for sure, but I'm assuming that Zach from Brew Gentleman, or who was brewing at Brew Gentleman, who's going to be doing his own place with Rob from Brew Gentleman, I'm assuming he had his hands on this one too, because it's not quite there yet. I don't want to say yet because it doesn't mean it's actually ever going to get to that point, but it's not quite there, but it just has... It's a lot more Brew Gentleman-esque than anything that I've had from Dancing Gnome before, like, 2 months ago when I was up there for Thanksgiving and I got these ones that they had canned recently. It's just the body's a lot softer. The bitterness and sweetness is way more balanced. It doesn't have that weird, like caramely malt character either, which just doesn't really make sense for a hazy IPA. And the hops don't. It seems like they let the beer condition a little bit longer too. It doesn't have that. No, yeah, I said it's very green and earthy. Or sorry, no, I didn't say green. I said it's very earthy and woody. But to me, that's more of a natural flavor from the hops. It doesn't have that burn to it, like that green, oniony burny type hop that things that are just too green and they weren't conditioned at all have. And Dancing Gnome was kind of known for that. You know, some of their stuff, if you let it sit for a while, it was pretty good, but fresh, it was just kind of rough. And these last couple I've had from these guys are far from that. They're way more refined. And I don't know, maybe it's Andrew just doing it and he's tweaking some things and that's working too. That's possible. I have no idea. I mean, he's obviously a good brewer to be able to start out with a product that they did. You know, sometimes I discount some of their stuff, but you know, he definitely understands the technicalities of beer. Or you know, they would make some duds, and they don't really make duds. Sometimes I think their stuff's a little rough around the edges and a little unrefined, but they don't make anything that's bad. But this is really, really good. I'm trying to think of the other couple beers I had recently from these guys that were all really, really nice. But the other thing too, I think I should make a point of is, on top of their beers being green, a lot of them seem to, and I think it was because of that greenness that it didn't really let the actual hop character shine. A lot of them really started tasting the same, even if they were using a bunch of different types of hops. They all kind of had that generic burny green hop flavor and feel to them. But these last couple I've had have all been very refined and have all been very unique. You can really, and I admittedly don't know too much about Enigma, so I'm assuming most of the flavor in this is coming from Enigma because I'm not really picking up what I would normally get from Citra. But regardless, this tastes significantly different than the other couple that I've had recently that I also thought were really good. So not only have they all been really good, it's not like they're all really good because they all kind of taste the same and they're all just really good. They all taste really good and are significantly different. And to me, that's the biggest challenge on top of making just good tasting IPAs, is actually bringing out the true hop flavors of each hop that's in the beer and making each IPA taste significantly different from the other one. And that's really kind of the last level for me as far as being a really good IPA brewer. And Brew Gentleman's definitely been doing that for a while, but they were really the only brewery in the area that was doing that. But these last couple things I've had from these guys, it seems like they're hitting that stride. And like I said, I'm assuming it's from Zach, but who knows? I really don't know. But it's probably pretty obvious for what I've been saying. I think this was 16, maybe $18. I don't know. Either way, it's definitely worth it. This is a really, really flavorful. I'm glad I saved this for the last beer of the night because I think it's my favorite one that I've had today. And I will savor this for a little while. It's very, very, very tasty, so check it out. And the good thing is this one that they've made several times, so if you don't see this right after I post it, if you see it later on down the line, it might come out again around that time because they've done it several times. So definitely look for it. This is drinking very, very well right now. That's all I got on this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.